What's going on, everybody? I got a very special delivery today. Today is Tuesday, March 12th, and I just got my Galaxy S10 Plus that I pre-ordered in February. I pre-ordered this, trading in my S8 Plus, getting a $300 credit. Also, supposedly getting a free pair of Galaxy Buds, which are expected to arrive in April. I hope I'm still getting them. I'm seeing everywhere online that Samsung ran out. Nobody's getting them. They're getting gift cards. I was never contacted by Samsung stating that. I do have my order status showing that I have my Galaxy Buds on my order and they will ship in April. So hopefully they restock and I get those. Sucks I gotta wait till April to get them, but I'm getting them for free, so I can't complain. In the meantime, I'll continue to use my Powerbeats 3. So anyways, very long awaited, very excited. I want to pop this thing open and take a look at my S10 Plus, since everybody already got theirs. Everybody already has reviews online, and I just want to see what mine looks like. I want to feel it in my hands. That's what she said. Flat out. So, what is in the box? A little bit disappointed. I ordered this directly from Samsung. I wish they would send me an unlocked variant. I don't see why they should lock me into AT&T if I'm getting the phone from them. It doesn't matter. I mean, I've been with AT&T for, 17 years now, and I haven't switched, even though the service isn't great in my area. You know, I just stick with one thing and I stick with it. It is what it is. I would like the option to have it unlocked in case I ever decide to switch. But 17 years later, if I haven't switched by now, I'm probably not gonna switch. There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. I gotta get a picture of that for my Instagram. I've been waiting all day for this thing. It came super late at the end of the day, and just as I was opening this box up, my gym buddy hit me up and he's like, let's go to the gym. And I hesitated, like, I really want to unbox this phone and get to it, but I am going to Miami in 3 weeks, so I can't skip on the gym. I had to go knock that out real quick, get my beast mode on, and I'm back a couple hours later. Super excited that I finally have this in my hands here. You guys have no idea. I switched over to Samsung for the first time when the S6 came out. I got the S6 Edge. So I switched over from iPhone 5 to S6 Edge, and I've been on Samsung ever since. So my S6 Edge, I gave it to my mom when I got my S8 Plus, which is here. There's my S8 Plus. And last year, I bought a Note 9, which is here. That's my blue Note 9. My S8 Plus is black. And I'm gonna trade this guy in for $300 towards this $1,000 phone. And Samsung is giving me some time to migrate my stuff over to this and send this back. I've already prepped this. If you saw the video, I transferred everything that was on this phone onto a 256 gigabyte SD card. I'm gonna take that SD card out of this phone, put it in this one, and then this is going back. But they are giving me until March 26th, so that's 2 weeks from today. They're giving me to send this back to get my $300 credit. So I am gonna take some time to kind of show you guys the difference from this phone that I'm trading in to this phone that I'm about to open up right now. So you can see a difference in the speed, the camera quality, etc. So this has that old fingerprint sensor right there on the side next to the camera. My Note 9 has a fingerprint sensor underneath the camera, which I like a little bit better. And then the new phone has no fingerprint sensor on the back. It's on the front, underneath the display, ultrasonic. And for that reason, I went ahead and bought this. I've had this for a little while. The white stone dome glass screen protector for the S10 Plus. That came in. I went ahead and got here as well from Spigen. This is a really simple rinky-dink. I think it was something like $10 or somewhere in that price range. And the reason why I got this one is because it's clear. I want to see my beautiful S10 Plus all the time in all of its glory. Clear phone case. If you look at my other cases, I got this black case, also Spigen, for my S8 Plus, which has been great. So that comes off pretty easy. It's really flexible. Lightweight, easy to carry around. That's been fine, but really my Note 9, you can't see that beautiful blue, ocean blue phone. This phone is gorgeous, lightweight, and you can't see it in this rugged case. And I don't want that to be the case with my S10 Plus. I want the S10 Plus to be seen. I want you guys to see what I have and see what it is. Now, another thing about this screen protector, I mentioned in a previous video that this is a $50 screen protector. And I normally get like these little cheap 2-pack screen protectors from Amazon on my phones. Like this one here, this is a tempered glass screen protector. 2 for $9.99 on Amazon. And these chip and crack at the corners all the time. I actually just put this one on a couple of days ago because I had gone for a good while without a screen protector on this phone, because sometimes they don't adhere properly. So the touch inputs don't, I guess, input right away. They don't register. And so sometimes you got to put a little extra effort to get your taps in. And it's just because it's a cheap screen protector. So I didn't want to have that same situation, especially with the ultrasonic fingerprint reader that's under the glass on here. This case here that I got for my Note 9 actually is a 2-part case. This is a built-in screen protector on top of the phone, which connects to the case. So it's all, you know, one single unit that has 2 pieces that clip together. So it's not a separate screen protector that installs on the phone. The phone just sits inside of this housing. And as you can see, it has some scratches there. It's not really glass. It's kind of like a plasticky film. It's a hard plastic. It works well. The touch input's great. A lot better than one of these cheap ones. But I've gone through so many of these. It's just a hassle. They come off, they crack, they chip. When you're taking your phone in and out of the case, it kind of gets messed up. I guess the adhesive is not great. So that's another reason why I went ahead and spent the 50 bucks on this. I didn't want to do it. It kind of hurt me to do it. But you know, I got this brand new high-tech state-of-the-art phone. I want to make sure I have the best quality screen protector that's not going to come off. Popping it in and out of this thing, if I ever have to, should be pretty easy and wouldn't rip this off. Without further ado, I've been sitting here talking about all my little accessories for 5 minutes. Let's check it out. So that was the rear glass cover that came on it. This is the front cover, but that's coming off. Obviously this phone came out last week. A ton of people were doing videos pre-release. A lot of people have already done their reviews on this. So a lot of people were saying that the phone comes with a screen protector on it. And even the instructions for my dome glass screen protector says to remove the screen protector that comes on the phone. Obviously this is not a screen protector. Obviously this is just a little film to protect it prior to you receiving it. But as far as actual usage of a phone, this is not a screen protector. And it has this branding on there that you're not going to use on a phone while you're using it. So this is it right here. I'm kind of torn right now. I don't know if I should put the screen protector on right away. That might be a whole separate video. It might not even need to be a video. Everybody's done videos on the Whitestone dome glass. I don't need to do one. I am going to put it on. Maybe I'll record it. Maybe I'll release it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? There's my little Donald Trump right there. But yeah, man, this thing is sexy. Very sexy. Let me show you guys the lineup. That's the S10 Plus. And this is the Note 9, which is hard to take out of this case. Ah, man, this case is very rugged, heavy duty, protects the phone very well, very sturdy, rough. I like it, but I can never take it off. So I might not even do it. This thing is a BI to take off. I might break it, rip it. There it goes. Okay, it's out. So as you can see, as I mentioned previously, there's the back piece of this case. It has a kickstand. I like it because I can stand my phone up like that on my desk and watch for messages coming through, emails, whatever. Or I can stand it sideways and watch videos. So there's that case. And then the top of the case has that built-in screen protector. And there's that little flimsy plasticky screen protector. Nowhere near the quality of the dome glass, but again, I just like it that it's all one piece. I can, you know, take it all off and my phone is completely exposed. Very sleek, lightweight. Love my Note 9 with my S Pen. And comparing it to my S10 Plus, kind of similar in size. I think the Note 9 is just a tad bit taller. Thickness, kind of similar. The button placement is different on the power buttons here. So here you can see the power button is a little bit higher on the S10 Plus than it is on the Note 9. The camera array is a little different there. Yeah, these are two beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous phones. And aside from just the build quality and the heft to them, I say heft because they feel solid, they feel sturdy, but they're very lightweight. So I don't know if that makes sense, but these phones are lightweight. And yeah, that's the lineup right there. These are gonna be my two everyday phones. I use this one for work. My work didn't buy this for me. My company actually gave me a Galaxy S5 a few years back. That was back in my iPhone days when I was still using an iPhone for my personal phone. And I just wasn't ready to go to Android back then. But yeah, definitely on the Android bus now, never going back to iOS. Yeah, so I gotta have a nice phone for what I do for work. You know, the productivity on this is amazing. And it just helps me get my job done a lot easier. So for me, it's worth the investment of paying for the phone myself and just putting my SIM card from work in there, let them pay for the bill. And then this will be my personal day-to-day phone for me to do all my hood stuff on, all my personal business, social media, you know, illegal downloading, all the stuff that I do that I don't need to be doing on a work phone will be done on this thing. And this one's going back. This one is going back. So that's the SA Plus. We're gonna wipe this down. We're going to factory reset it, send it back to Samsung. But first I will give you guys a kind of comparison of the difference from this, my previous day-to-day phone, versus this, my new day-to-day phone. Both beautiful phones. The black, I like it. Samsung S8 Plus, I like the black, but I haven't had a white phone in a long time. My last white phone was I think my iPhone 4 and 5 were both white. I don't remember what my 3GS was. I think it might have been black, but it's been so long I can't remember, and I don't care. All right, so first things first, before I power these things on to do my speed test, I'm gonna take out, there it is. So in this tray, I have a SIM card and a 256 gigabyte micro SD card. I think I got plenty of storage here. Hopefully this will be the one and only time I'll ever have to open this tray. I hope, but who knows? We'll see. So again, here we have a plastic tray. I hope I don't break this at any point. Oh, my phone almost fell, brand new. I almost dropped it. All right, so this is gonna slide right there. So there's a little snap. Looks like it's pretty solid in place. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna fall out. Grab my little SIM card. I remember my first SIM card was huge. My first SIM card was as big as my thumb. And now we got these little nano SIMs. All right, boys and girls, we are going to turn that SIM sideways, as the Brock used to say, and slide that in. All right, here's a test. Power buttons, 1, 2, and boom. So they both lit up almost simultaneously. My S8 Plus vibrated when I lit it up. And this is the first boot for the S10 Plus. Very first boot. And this one wants a code. It's got that smart lock security. All right, so this is ready to go. All right, in the meantime, while I transfer over everything from my old phone to my new phone, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick look in this box and see what we got. They gave me a little book in here. Another SIM ejector tool. Looks just like the 1,000 of these that I have all over the house from all the Samsungs that I buy. Like my man Flossie Carter always says, the usual books. So let me ask you guys something. This device includes a pre-installed screen protector. If you remove it and want to use a different screen protector, make sure it allows for use of all the touchscreen features, including ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. I didn't see a built-in screen protector on my phone. I gotta double check it. I just saw that little flimsy AT&T thing that said don't text and drive. I don't think that's what they're talking about. They can't be serious. That can't be the screen protector. So I'll double check and see if there's a second screen protector under it that I didn't notice. All right, so that was in that box. And now here we have a SIM card. I got a bunch of these too because I always get a SIM card with my new phone and I never use it. So I'll put that in my stack of SIM cards. And here we have some white earbuds to match my phone. And these are the AKGs. I got a pair of these with my S8 Plus. I also got a S8 for my son, and his came with some of these, and they were like a gray color with a braided cable, not white, but they sound great. My wife also got some with her S9 Plus, and I kept all three of them. I keep these everywhere. I keep one in my gym bag, I keep one in my car, and I just keep one laying around the house. So I like these. They sound really good if they're just like the other ones, which I really enjoy. That's cool to have another extra pair of these. Even though I'm going to be getting some free Galaxy Buds, hopefully, there's still some use case for something like this. So I'm glad that Samsung still throws this in. Quality sounds good, and it's, the more you have, the better. It doesn't hurt for them to give you more stuff, even if you don't use it. Now here we have another Samsung adaptive fast charging travel adapter. So Samsung always comes through clutch in the box with the fast charger and a USB-C to USB-A little adapter. Plug that into the Note 9 or any Android phone, and then you can plug in your devices to this. Game controller, wireless mouse and keyboard combo, USB microphone. I mean, the use cases here is endless. Samsung always comes through throwing you little stuff like this that Apple makes you buy for $1,000. Little dongles and plugs and accessories that Samsung just hooks it up because it doesn't cost them any money. They're a billion-dollar company. They're rich as hell. There's no reason why they need to nickel and dime their customers because they're already rich. USB-C charging cord with the fast charging adapter. Charge your phones super fast, and I like that this one is white because it stands alone. And in the past I've had, I think my S6 Edge came with a white cord and charger, so I knew it was mine because no one else had it. It was a Samsung, it said fast charging on it, it was the white cord, white brick, and I knew it was mine. So when someone would be, in the office, for example, or wherever, at someone's house, and they're charging their stuff with my charger, I knew it was mine and they couldn't say nothing because I knew they didn't have the same phone as me. You can't have the Samsung fast charging adapter and cord unless you got the new Samsung phone. And if you don't have the new Samsung phone and you got that cord and charger, you got it from somebody else. And if mine's missing, I know you got mine. So very cool, I like that. And that's it. That's everything that was in the box. And now I will check on my transfer to make sure that all of my files transferred over just fine. And I will keep everything in this box that came in this box in place, nice and neat, like I do with all of my phones, because one day I might need this box and I like to have them. And this will go on my wall of Samsung boxes. So here you can see I'm in the game. I don't know what I did with the box to my S6 Edge. I ended up giving that phone to my mom when I got my S8 Plus, so maybe she has it. But I do have the boxes for all these other phones. The S7 Edge I got from my wife after she was done with iPhone. The S8 is my son's. That's the S8 Plus phone that I'm trading in. I will probably send the phone in this box back to Samsung. This box will be disappearing from my collection of Samsung boxes. S9 Plus was the wife's upgrade from the S7 Edge. And there's my Note 9 box. And now the evolution of the Samsung boxes. No more shiny blue. The shiny blue disappears. There's a shiny yellow for my S Pen, and just a straight up black and white on the box for the S10 Plus evolution. Let me put this case on and see how it looks, because I don't want to jack up my brand new phone when I have a perfectly good case here to put it in. There we go. So remove this protective film from your brand new speaking case. So that's the inside. Ba-dow. And here is the outside. So there is my clear case. Lock the screen. I usually like to go speaker first on the bottom. Fits right in there nice and snug. And there it is, guys. Samsung. I've changed my screen on my phone to De'Aaron Fox. The camera here is not doing this any justice. In person, that wallpaper of De'Aaron Fox looks so good. It looks so good. Alright guys, so I got this phone on Tuesday and I did the unboxing. I set up the phone, I did a whole walkthrough commentary, and I ended up with over an hour of video. And I've been working on this for a couple of days just in my free time, trying to get it knocked out, but it was way too long. You know, you could see Flossie Carter doing an hour-long video on a phone, but I'm not Flossie Carter. You guys don't know me, you don't know who I am. I don't need to be spending that much time on a video. So I'm just gonna cut the unboxing portion of the video and tell you that this phone is dope. This is a dope phone. This is my fourth Samsung phone, S6 Edge, S8 Plus, Note 9, and now the Galaxy S10 Plus. And this thing is amazing. It looks so good. It's fast. A couple of key thoughts on this. The fingerprint reader on the screen is cool. I almost never use it. The lift to face unlock is so quick. It unlocks right away when I do it. I almost never use a fingerprint reader, but it's good to have it before, when my hands have been wet from like washing my hands or whatever, and then trying to unlock my phone, you got to dry your hands off and then try to unlock it. That is no more with this phone. I've unlocked this phone a few times already with damp or wet hands, no problem. The ultrasonic reader works good on that. But again, I almost never even have to use it because you just pick it up and then it unlocks as soon as you lift it to your face. Screen looks great, sounds great, it's fast. Expandable storage, wireless charging, anything you can want in a phone. You know, what's better? What is better than this phone? I don't see it. So yeah, Note 9, Galaxy S10 Plus in my pocket every day, loving it. Battery life on this thing is great. And the rest of the footage that I've been trying to cut for this video, I'll make a separate video. You guys can check that out. Check out my setup, how I set up my phone, my settings, you know, basically my use case scenario. But I don't know what else to say. I mean, you've seen it coming out the box. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. And yeah, I mean, if you want to see more stuff, check out the channel, subscribe. Hopefully I'll be putting up more content, and hopefully my content will get better the more that I do this, because I really don't do this. But let's start doing this, you know, me and you, yep, with me. All right, peace.